Michael, you've had a lot of bad luck over the last couple of years. You had some injuries, kind of kept you back. Now this business with Chic. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's frustrating, to say the least. You know, I've been doing this for 9 years now, and I do have like a couple of serious injuries behind my like under my belt. You know, I've torn my chest. It's the last one. I've sort of like injured all my rotary cuffs on my right shoulder, broke my ankle, and that kept me out of relation like for a good couple of months every time. And every time that you do get an injury as serious as that, you sort of get an emotional setback as well, as like primarily the physical one. You get an emotional one as well, because you have to retrain yourself, regain your physical fitness, cardio, you know, everything. So yeah, every time that you do get an injury, it's frustrating, to say the least. And then like if you hear that I've been training so well lately, you know, to prepare for Japan and everything, and that you hear that Sheik has like bribed his way into the like tournament. Yeah, it's mind-bogglingly frustrating.
Yeah.
The most annoying part of it is like, you know, we've been best friends for like 15 years, and you know, every time prior to an injury, you know, he was like building up his momentum, and then when actually was supposed to lead somewhere, you know, he broke his ankle. Again, building up, and then again when it was supposed to lead somewhere, you know, rotary cuff, tore off everything, and you know, the last setback with the pectoral was that was actually quite scary, because you know, back in March we found out about Japan, and you know, we couldn't tell anyone. So we did the dojo show, and Summer in that match, you know, he landed awkward and just like, and he, you know, I see him just roll out the ring, like, oh, what's going on? You know, I knew from that point, okay, it wasn't good. You know, we roll out and he's like, you know, I think I tore my chest. I can't move my arm. It's like, he was like, just like this. And that was scary, because we just found out about Japan. I was like, fuck, you know, we're not going to Japan anymore. And, you know, that was scary. So like every time, for some reason, he was supposed to get somewhere or like get a good build, like, you know, go somewhere, something screwed up. And whether that be an injury or like something happening in the promotion itself, it's, you know, card change up, you know, these things happen.
Yeah.
But like, you know, always someone is pulling the short straw, you know. So, yeah, like I've been there a couple of times, but he's been there more, and I know how frustrating it is. But I cannot imagine how frustrating it was for him when he, you know, especially the pec thing, because like, yeah, that was scary for me. But like, I couldn't imagine how he was feeling. So, you know.
Millions of thoughts.
Like you guys, like you said, you guys have been friends now for 15 years. Does he support you? Do you get all the support you need from him?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, he's been my friend for like my best friend for like 15 years. But he's also been my trainer for like the past 9 years as well. You know, in the times that I have had my injuries and my setbacks, you know, he's always been there to like pick up what I have lost, or you know.
Also known as just slapping him in the face and telling him to stop being a fucking pussy. So, you know, no, yeah, there were times where he legit wanted to quit.
Right.
And you know, if anything wrestling is that wrestling pretty much spits in your face 9 out of 10 times. And it's really, really, really hard to get back after that. And you gotta appreciate the small things. And it took me a lot of time to realize that, and it took him a lot of time to realize that, because yeah, it's difficult, you know. And I mean, if you put so much effort into something and eventually it's not leading to anything all the time. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. So again, you gotta appreciate, like, you know, the small things. And the small things for me were always like coming backstage and hearing from someone who I thought was a good wrestler, or just a good person, or just someone I looked up to, going like, hey man, nice match. I was like, okay, you know, done, I'm good. And you gotta learn to appreciate that. And it took him some time to really see that. And that's, but then again, I think that's the most difficult part about wrestling, is appreciating those small things, because it's a hard thing we do. It is. So you know, again with the sheep thing, that's that was something.
Are you preparing for Sheik personally, or?
Not specifically for Sheik personally, but you know, there's like preparing for the goal of being in the tournament and obviously going for the title, you know. So that's preparation in general, but you're always preparing for next level stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So in the end, yeah, not preparing for Sheik individually, just getting there.
Okay. Talking about dressing rooms, upcoming show in November, you'll be sharing on with Martin Stone.
Yep, I just found that out today. I think it got announced today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like what people probably don't know is that by the time this airs, we'll already be in Japan. Yeah, that was something. Cause you know, like Martin Stone's been the one guy who I've been wrestling on and on over these past few years, and you know, he's been out with a knee injury for the last year. So our match didn't happen. The big climax we were supposed to have was had, but like the resentment I have towards him, yeah, that's still there. You know, the frustration from all that, because like he's a bully. Martin Stone's a bully. You know, I mean, here's a guy who's probably the most talented wrestler in Europe right now. You know, and somewhere along the line, he thought it'd be a good idea just to pick on me. And 3 years ago, because like that's how long this stuff was going on, obviously it was a lot smaller, it was a lot lighter, and I don't know, he just seemed fit to just I don't know, take the piss out of me or something. And yeah, we just have a general dislike for each other. So yeah, sharing the locker room, well, you know, good thing we have like separate locker rooms and we're not. But I can understand, like there's this awkward moment of hey, you know, it's gonna be there, and you know, I haven't forgotten about the things Martin Stone did. I haven't forgotten about the illegal punch to my face. I haven't forgotten about all the sneaky things, and like, I mean, not even here in Holland, but just also in Germany and in England. You know, I haven't forgotten it. It's still there, but you know. Maybe bygones are bygones, and it's good. I don't know. I still have to qualify for the main event, and he's already in it. You know, that's a frustrating thing.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, he just, you know, he's been out for a year and he's in the main event, and you know, I've been busting my ass, and I wrestle a draw, and I have to wrestle again to qualify. You know, it's frustrating, but you know.
It sort of just goes to show what kind of like a person he sort of is. Being a bully, but apparently a smart bully in this case. He just bought his ticket from Sheik, nonetheless, you know.
Oh, I don't think he bought his ticket. I think she just gave it to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just gave it to him.
Oh wow.
It's just like here,
Generosity.
go to the main event. What you gonna do?
Yeah, he kicked his ass. Hopefully.
And
Yeah.
we'll see.
So, okay, you guys, like we said now a couple of times, sharing a lot of disappointments together, good times together. Now you started the Sumerian Death Squad.
Right.
Talk to me about that.
Well, you know, we started like 9 years ago wrestling. I think we've pointed that out too many times now.
Nine.
And we were always like, oh, you know, we want to tag together. And we did some tagging in the first 2-3 years, like on and off.
but nothing. Just these promotional shows where you get booked and it's like okay, I want you two against you two, and then we'd fight, but nothing really solid. We didn't have a name. We weren't a recognized tag team. We were just Tommy End and Michael Dante put in the tag. So like a year and a half ago, not even longer, I think, even like 2 years ago, he came in WXW and he came with me to the ring and we pitched the idea to WXW and they were very open for it. We tried some matches and the ball just went rolling from there, and right now we're like almost 2 years later and we've seen like most parts of Europe and are doing well. We're doing okay. I'm not gonna say we're doing well because obviously we're nobodies, but we're doing quite good for what we're doing. I remember going to Japan, so I'm quite happy with that. In 2 years' time we accomplished getting invited to Japan, so we must be doing something okay. So.
And joining up as a tag team, does that mean you'll lose all the solo fights, or will you continue doing that as well?
Honestly, I would like to focus more on tag matches, but I'm still getting booked in single competition, which I don't mind. But if the opportunity is there, obviously I enjoy any form of wrestling. But just for what we're doing right now, I would love to do more tag match. But I don't mind getting booked as a singles wrestler at all. No, it's just it's different doing tag matches. It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than doing singles matches. Obviously, for the other two persons there, you can pace yourself differently, and your entire environment in wrestling becomes different when there's like different elements there. Your entire mindset on how to prepare for your fights are just like completely different. So,
I would like to thank you guys for allowing me to have this interview. I wish you very much luck in Japan, and hope you do well there and successful.
Again, when this is online, we're already there, buddy.
Yeah, you're already there. Yeah. So and hopefully you'll come back to Holland and wrestle for us instead of staying there, which maybe you'll come back. Okay. Thank you very much, Michael. Good luck, Tommy.
Thank you, man.
Very best of luck. This was the interview. Thank you very much for joining in, and we'll keep you posted.